Hello everybody. Oh gosh, hello. How is everyone doing? It's been a little bit. I don't know why I just repeated myself. I feel like I sound like a bit of a broken record there. But yeah, I am playing The Sims 4 today, it's been a little while. I'm kind of excited, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be doing some building today, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at, but here we go. Um, welcome. I hope everyone's doing alright. I hope you're all doing well. I am hanging about, as it were. Went to a house viewing today. That was interesting as an event. um, sorry, I just had to pop off a message. But yeah, I'm gonna readjust my headset. I feel like I wasn't fully prepared to be streaming today, which feels very weird to say, but oh, it always feels weird when I come back after taking an impromptu day off, so it is what it is. I don't know if there's much point in me waiting too much. Let me just go ahead and get my little screen ready, and I'm going to show you where we are. So this is where we're hanging out today. This is the lot I'm planning on building on. Now, as you may be able to tell by the title, I'm personally attached to this house. There is no house yet, but this is going to be me essentially building a house that I may or may not be moving into. I'm going to be building the floor plan, having some fun with it. I'm not very good at building just from the mind, so I'm hoping this will help. Although, it may not help too much just because this is literally a house that is a rectangle, so we'll see how it goes. But, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm honestly not sure how to start out building this, so I'm just gonna kind of try and jump into it. I may have to get some help from the person who came and viewed it with me today. That may be something that I need, but who knows? Look at those chickens! Oh, you're over there. I was looking at the wrong camera. Thank you so much, Sam, for the 12 months. I appreciate you, hun. Thank you so much. I think, yes. I don't know, that kind of, oh no, that's gonna have to be bigger just for Sim's sake. You're very welcome. Thank you. Best streamer on the platform. Well, maybe in your opinion, that is true. Maybe in your opinion. So this isn't a particularly big house that I may end up living in, but it is what it is. It is technically like a little bit raised, but it's very much like a one raise. Although I do want it on a foundation as opposed to what I just did. There we go. But we're gonna feel this out because I'm honestly not 100% sure how to go about it. I need carpeted stairs, but carpeted stairs are never really a thing in this game. So I guess I'll just go for some nice brown ones. Is it really? I swear it's not 4. I want it to be like that. Although that honestly kind of looks wrong. But no, they definitely go to the wall. And then it's like 2. You're having internet issues. Oh. Okay, no worries. Because this wall goes in the same place. Apparently. But obviously that doesn't actually cut that off there. Okay. It's meant to be... Oh, okay. This is where we're gonna have issues with, like, where this lines up versus where this is gonna line up. So we're gonna have to kind of play it a bit more by eye and fiddle around. Which I'm not too surprised by, but it's annoying either way. See, like, this is like technically true. There is a little door in here though. Okay, I'm gonna start actually enclosing these as rooms. Yeah, that feels a little bit incorrect. But like a door was here, door was there, door was here sort of deal. But then that doesn't... Okay, it'd be like that. Which makes this feel like way too big at this point. Because to make that accurate, it would have to be like that. Whoops. I'm not going to show the floor plan. I do have the floor plan. I'm not going to show it for just kind of privacy reasons in case we do end up living in this place. Because that'd be a little weird. Obviously, I know I'm building it in The Sims. So you maybe be like, well, what's the difference? But there is a little bit of a difference there. And I'm going to stick with that. This room's definitely not this big. And that room's definitely bigger. So like the bathroom could be smaller. Scale matters. Scale does matter. It is a little bit, just a smidgen, because like this should really be coming out to here. And it feels more like it's like this. But this is definitely like a single staircase, do you know what I mean? And this feels more like it should be a 3. Maybe but that does feel like it should be a 2, but like also like maybe a tile and a half, which is the issue. Maybe I just need to section the house off generally to be smaller. That could be part of the issue right now. Let me just... go ahead and bring this in. I do have the new pack. Sam brought it for me because he's a little bit insane. But I do have it, so we will end up using it. Then this isn't really big enough for like a dining table. Not like to fit in Sims scale anyway. Like this whole room can kind of just go. And at that point, this is... honestly, this room is not this big in real life either, though. Like, just isn't. Like, it would come back. Like, maybe that's better. It's so small on this lot, though. It goes to show just, like, how Sims houses work in comparison. Oh look, we have new things. That's a nice door actually, to be fair. I will admit, I don't remember... Okay, it's just like a plain white door. So that's quite a good door for that. This door is kind of like here. There isn't many that you could actually see, but you know. Again, like this bathroom's kind of too small, but we can... No, it's too big, sorry, but we can kind of work around it by sticking the door that way instead. I do apologize to my lovely little options there. And then that would go there. Like that. And this technically does have another door in there, which is like an airing cupboard, which is actually nice. I do like the fact there is a proper airing cupboard. That's all the doors there. Now there is a door here, but I don't remember what this door looks like. I think it was kind of just... It might have been just like a normal door. I honestly don't remember. There was like a very fancy kind of door here though. Where it was like a glass... like that door, but it's not the door I'm looking for. It had like, you know, your sort of stained sort of glass on it. But I don't know if we have anything like that in the game. Also, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna make like base game only or anything, because not base game only. What I mean is like no custom content. The likelihood of that is kind of low, just because I like my custom content. It's good. That's such a nice door. So, it is though, isn't it? Okay, let me... Okay, that is not the sort of door I'm looking for. Like, this isn't far off it, I guess. And then, well, it's actually the complete wrong colour, but for now, we'll go with it. Honestly, that would be accurate if it didn't have all the stone on it. I don't actually remember what color this, like, what color this door was. The problem was, like, all the doors were open, so actually seeing them is hard. Now, the reason why this house is so rectangular, like, in real life as well, I imagine that could be a bit of a question, is because it's a terrace house and it happens to be in the middle. Which is a little awkward, but it's okay. Hey, Neeb! I've been alright, thank you. How are you, my dear? Gosh, I hope that didn't make it sound like I was calling you aunt. But no, yeah, I've been alright. Just doing a little bit of building, hopefully. Building is not my strong suit, but I do like doing it every once in a while. Obviously, this isn't high enough, so I may just go with like a small one. I'm glad you're well as well. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay. I wish there was more flat. I honestly could have made this a platform, but platforms are finicky and I kind of just want it to be a foundation. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about them. What am I looking for? Lights. That would help me. So I'm excited to get into the new pack, but because of the nature of this building, I don't know if it's going to work. For some context, I'm currently trying to build a house that I may or may not end up moving into. We had a viewing on it today, which is why it's kind of fresh in my mind. And I've got like the floor plan and everything, and I just thought it'd be fun because I'm not very good at building without like guidance, so this makes life a little bit easier. But unfortunately, it's also quite an old-fashioned house, so I honestly don't know how much of this new pack stuff is gonna go well. Like, yeah, this is honestly way too modern. Like, does sound fun. Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be fun and not too stressful. But yeah, I mean, that honestly looks more similar. I always forget how many custom content counters I have until I get here, and then suddenly there's a bunch of custom content counters. What do the counters look like again? Oh yeah. It's so weird. It's like the opposite of this. So it's white on the doors and like this brown color on the top. But I don't think we have that. At least not in that counter. See, part of me is like, do I use custom content? Do I avoid it? I'm kind of tempted to use it if I find it. No, that's the same sort of thing I just spoke about. I'm really not, like, my building knowledge is non-existent at this point. This theme is annoying. I mean, I hate to say it, that's kind of close. Oh, it really is an ugly counter. Not even like necessarily in the game. Oh, that's a bit closer. On it. Yeah, it is very much a white. Okay, I'll josh with it. Why not? Okay. I've just realized, because I can actually see how many counters there are, this room may be way too small. But it's okay. The counters are far more narrow. I mean, it technically fits. Have I not got all the counters up? Hiya. Thank you so much for the host, Neve. I appreciate that. I was so confused. I haven't heard that noise in a very long time. Thank you. I got it on. Oh, it is. Yeah, okay. I remember fiddling with them a while ago, but the energy is not here today. There we go. Okay. You're a Met author at Women's Host. I always feel really weird about hosting. Because, like, I've never quite understood it. But, like, you know, I understand it a little bit more. But I always feel weird being someone to host, if that makes sense. As in, like, doing it for other people. Just because, in my mind, there isn't many people who hang around just on my channel. Cooker. Is that just a countertop cooker, or is this like a toaster oven sort of thing? No space electric. Oh. That's cool. Oh, and they go in the counter. Unfortunately, this house isn't that fancy. I'm wondering, is it so bad? Is a countertop cooker? Yeah. That's not the one. Oh, is it really? Oh, okay. That makes more sense then, if it's good. If it's also helps in Twitch's algorithm. I like know nothing for Twitch for having been on this platform for over a year now. I know nothing about it. It's so sad. It's definitely okay. I feel like I just need to get like one of the oldie looking ones, honestly. Because this is not close. I need like a... Oh. See, this looks way too nice. I can't use the site. Oh, is this... It's custom content. Oh, I'm not surprised it's custom content. Okay, that one's very similar. They've just taken the top off of it. Okay. That's fine. It's more white, but it's okay. Oh, for a year's on you. Yeah, no, it's true. It is always changing. That's always. Wait, I've used Parenthood, and if I remember correctly, there aren't any Parenthood ones. Now this is, I don't understand this. Why? I mean, there's plenty of white counters, like white ones, but like that's not the pointy, eh? Come on. But no, I think I need to do more general understanding of Twitch one day. I'll get there one day. Is there another view of the kitchen? I hope so. Aha! Like I mentioned this a little earlier, but people might not have been here for it, so I'll just re-mention it. I do have like the floor plan, and why am I struggling to put this up so much? I do have like a floor plan, and I have all of that stuff. I'm not going to share it just for, you know, privacy reasons. I don't want to accidentally dox myself. Essentially. Okay, I do want to have the... Ooh, I'm not a fan of this corner piece. I just want like a normal corner piece, please. Oh, there are parenthood counters. Tops. Maybe I'm just blind. Oh, there are. Okay, cool. Have you really? Oh no. I hope everything's okay. Gosh. Oh, Sam, my boyfriend, when he's been on stream, has like come very close to well, he has actually doxed me. Well, doxed kind of the area we live in. It's true. I had to delete the VOD and everything. I deleted the VOD and then I proceeded. You careful. You are until you start talking to people in chat that you know. And then you just kind of forget what's going on. You were chatting about booking vaccines and literally... Oh no, bless! Sam did something very similar. I very luckily managed to not do it, but he's done something similar where I was just talking about uni and then he mentioned the uni I go to, which also has our like general location in it as well. So it was just like, no. And then also, what was the other thing? At one point we were looking at moving to a specific area, and I'm going to mention it just in case we end up moving there still, even though it's not like in the plans. And he just said generally like, oh yeah, we're thinking of moving here. Like, and this, at the time it was a bit more serious because we were full on planning on moving there. Like, we'd been looking at places and everything. Oh, I thought he was coming to speak to me. He popped out the room. We're not, by the way, moving there. Anyone knows, plus Northern Ireland is small enough, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay. Was that necessary? Oh gosh. Well, I'm sure no one's noticed. I hope so. If it helps, I know nothing about Northern Ireland. I hope that helps somehow. I can't find a good cooker hood. I mean, this one looks old-fashioned, so I guess we'll use it, but like, it's not the thing. I just kind of want like... Okay, we'll stick with it for now. Is this... Yeah, okay. I think usually you can kind of get away with accidentally saying where you live. Just if you don't bring any more attention to it, you just leave it at that. Just like, oops. Luckily, I've always been in control of the streams where I've messed up a little bit, or Sam's messed up or whatever, so I can just kind of delete the stream and it isn't too much of an issue, and then I'll edit it out when I go to upload the VOD. But yeah. Oh, see, they're nicer. It's not really the window though. I hope it's not just me that feel like, I mean it is, but like The Sims is very like American style. Like, unless obviously with the specific packs like Snow Escape and all that. Like, there are obviously some other influences, but like, I suppose Windenburg kind of has that more like England sort of feel, but at the same time, like, I don't know. You just ran with the change. I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure they haven't. I'm sure. If no one said anything to you, I'd like to think that they haven't. Sims equals American Millennial, but with money simulator. I mean, you're not lying. It does feel like if I had the money. If I had the money, life would be so good. Like, I know people say money doesn't bring you happiness and all that stuff, but at the same time, it would help me. Like, it would help, you know? A lot less stress. That is a weird looking sink. I'd actually be able to afford to live somewhere. Gosh. Do you know what? That's honestly close enough. I think one of the things that has kind of like thrown me through a loop recently is I've planned to change university and go to a university that's online and fully online, and I called up like student finance to be like, hey, do I have enough like finance to be able to do it, because you only get a certain amount of finance. And I was just double checking, and I was like, do I get a maintenance loan? And like, I went over this, and she went on about like tuition loans. I was like, no, do I get a maintenance loan? Which, if you're unaware, tuition just means that it's the money that gets given to the uni, and maintenance is what gets given to you. And she said, yeah, you should be able to get that money. Like, you'll have X amount of money, right? And then I come to do my student finance, and to find out, no. that I don't get a maintenance loan, which might have been fine had I have not kind of set myself up for the fact that I needed it to afford to live. And now I'm just kind of here like Cree, and it's caused some stress, which is why hopefully this house will be a good fit. It's cheap. Yeah, it is really annoying. It's frustrating because I like cooled up, especially, I think is what annoyed me most about it. Like, I wouldn't have minded had I have just found out from after not cooling up sort of thing, but to cool up and then get told, yeah, you get a maintenance loan, you're all good sort of thing, and then to find out, actually, not the case. That's not quite the end I want. I want like just a shelved end like that, which is annoying, because that is very much not in the game. But you win some, you lose some, I guess. It means I'm down quite a bit of money than I was expecting to be, though, and that's the frustrating bit. Yeah, see, I was ringing especially because, so, if anyone's unaware, I've already done 2 years of uni, and typically when you get student finance, you get whatever your course length is plus an extra year. And when I initially started my first year of uni, I went on a 4-year course, so I got 4 years plus an extra year, so 5 years total. Then I changed course to another course, which took up a second of those 5 years. So that's 2 of 5 years I've had. And so I was calling up to make sure I actually had 3 more years worth of finance and not just like 2, because I don't know, maybe they just decided, oh, because you've moved on to a 3-year course, now you only get 2 more sort of thing. And like, I found out it was fine, I have 3 years more worth of finance, but like, Oof. To then be told after me double checking that we were talking about the same thing, that yes, you get a maintenance, and then to go to apply to it like it was probably a month or two later, and to then find out actually no. Yeah, that hurt. It hurt a little bit. I feel like these do not match the lower counters at all. I'm not a fan of the glass in them. I think I may just go for a different one, but then they're really ugly. Don't really want to use those. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not your fault, but I do appreciate it. Hey, Idris, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you for the posture check. My posture is generally just kind of rubbish. I'm not very good with keeping good posture, so I always appreciate the checkups with that. But no, I need to do some financing on it, to be honest, to make sure it's gonna all be alright. I think I kind of prefer these counters, which sounds really weird because I don't know if I'd ever think that, but for the aesthetic of what I'm going for, kind of prefer this. But no, I've got to do some finance check-in and we'll see how it goes. Just want to make sure I'm actually going to be able to fund myself. Okay. Now, the reason why I got rid of this is because the fridge needs to go here. But the issue is, the fridge that goes here in the house is like one of those under-the-counter fridges. So, like, it would technically be one of these. Save my game. Okay. I can do that in this game. It'd be one of these, but like, that feels wrong to stick in a house. Oh my, I can't believe I forgot I had this. I literally have, okay, so the world we're currently in, let's hop out of this for a second because it's easy enough. The world we're currently in is a world that I've been doing like a makeover world, which sounds really silly, but it's a thing. That I know a lot of people do. This is literally kind of just like a personal one. So for example, like I've added the Wolf family in. I did not build this house. I found it on the gallery and then edited it to the packs I have. I did build this one though, the single mom's house, because I really like them as a family. That is not where I wanted to go. That is the wrong one. Oh, I've also been giving certain like towny families makeovers. So that's the other thing I've been doing. But Magnolia Promenade, no one goes there. Where's Windenburg? So I've made a version of like our current flat and I actually remade our Sims. Well, I say that. I remade my Sim. I've had a few changes. I cut my hair, even though it's now getting longer than it was, but already. You love a good tiny makeover. See, it all started because of when all the new skin tones came out. I was like, this is perfect to be able to, you know, give townies the skin tones they should have had because Sims 2. So I went through and that was the initial thing and I started on the Goth family and I had like a dilemma. I was like, do I want to just recreate the Sims 2 or do I want to do like a mixture between the two? I ended up on a mixture between the two, but I'll explain that in a second. So this was made a while ago and then I've kind of done it up a little bit since. It could probably use some revamping. But this is like our current flat. So this is where I'm sat. I don't know. Oh, this is because it's a playable house that I've actually been in. This is like our current flat and our current living situation. So this is where I'm sat. This is the curtains that are behind me. This is technically changed now because I've moved my desk around. Oh god, should we fix it? Okay. So technically, oh, it's gonna pop me to that one because there's the computer. Okay. I'm gonna struggle. I haven't got move objects on. There we go. Okay. So my computer's actually now like over here, but at the same time I have like another screen over here. So this is gonna be really awkward, and I don't think that's gonna be usable like that, so I do actually still technically have this light here. I honestly might just come back a second. Like, because this should be like here, but that is not gonna be functional. Oh, it will not be functional. Okay, let's see how on the edge I can get this before it like freaks out and it looks horrible. Do you know what? It would be fine if this was just slightly over to the left, but it's not. Okay, I'm gonna leave it because it's a bit of a faff right now. Too much of a faff, but like I actually face this direction. There isn't actually a window here. I am in a windowless room. This also doesn't exist, neither does this, but it needed to be spiced up for this house. This is like the curtain behind me. Obviously it's not this color, but you win some, you lose some. This is the bedroom. I had put a TV here because we watch videos on a laptop at night. This is Sam's office where he currently is, but so he has an aircon and a fridge, and we actually have a server PC in here. But I can actually put a mini fridge in here. Like a mini fridge can actually go in here, and I can't believe I never thought of that before. And that actually frustrates me. Okay, so the mini fridge goes in there, and then this server belongs in between it. Because of course it does. But yeah, we have a spare chair because I used to have a chair. I stuck these chairs over there because they wouldn't fit in the corner where this is, but that's fine. The kitchen is honestly the nicest bit of our flat. This doesn't actually exist like that, but we'll ignore it. But yeah, so that's our current flat, and I've added a garden, which I really wish we had in real life, but it's a flat. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. But I've honestly forgot my train of thought a little bit, but like now we're competing with an actual house, and yeah, we have a lot of rubbish and boxes to keep, and I don't know where I was going this at all. I think I just wanted to put the fridge in. I'm not sure. But like that technically fits in there. I realized I didn't change the color of the fridge, and it does actually have a white swatch. Which would be useful for the other fridge that I just saw, but it's okay. See, I wish that worked and like wasn't glitchy. But it's not going to work, so I'm just gonna stick it in there and we'll deal with it. That's like actually a usable space in the flat, which is the annoying thing. And then over here, this is actually a washer dryer, but obviously we don't have those like that in the game. I also never remember where the laundry stuff is. It's okay. We actually aren't going to even have the ability to dry things in this place. Which sounds so silly. Like, I hate, like, not having a washer and a dryer. That really frustrates me. It's, like, kind of just a thing. These don't go underneath, do they? No, they're not as good as other games. Oh, we have a garden. That's what I was forgetting. Right. There is a garden and it does have a fence. Okay. It's really weird though, because the garage is like in the back of the house, but See, I really like that fence. That's really cute. Not accurate, but it's cute. See, I don't build enough. I kind of regret that decision to not learn to build sooner, but... oh well. Oh. So that's not particularly accurate. Oh yeah, no. I know it only has a washer. That was my point. It only has a washer. But the general thing of that does annoy me, but I understand it only has a washer, and I've come to terms with it. This flat essentially only has a washer as well. Like, I know it doesn't, but it kind of does at the same time, do you know what I mean? So our current flat has a washer dryer in it, which is like the same one basically, but they never work, do they? Yeah, like we've tried to use it, it just doesn't really work. Like I've tried to use it and it just no, it just doesn't. Honestly, there is actually a front garden on this place as well. It's a really long house, is what I'm realizing. It's really long. Also, there's a weird fence. So we have a garage on the back of it, which is really nice. But at the same time, I don't know how to work it into the size of this lot. I guess if it went... like that? Because the garage is like... it takes up a surprising, like, not a lot of space. But the problem is this is, like, too long. Okay, maybe I'll have to forego having, like, the quote-unquote front garden, because it isn't really a front garden, per se. That feels a bit more accurate, but I don't think the fence is gonna last that long, is it? Didn't think so. Okay, never mind. I swear, like, Sims measurements never work. Maybe I've just got the measurements in my head messed up. I don't know. It's definitely not that long. I don't know. Oh, I've just realized one of the reasons why it'd be a good idea to put this on a platform instead. Oh. Whoops, I've shoved it into the ground now. Has that always been a thing? Okay, well, I'm happy with it. It's okay. Okay, and there is essentially this door again. Just kind of like the entrance. There we go. And it is like a weird stone out here. The only thing is it's technically a half tile here as opposed to a full tile. But I can't really do a half tile, so I guess we're gonna have to live with the full tile. Yeah, because this over here is just dirt. I don't want to make it hard so then it actually goes to the end, shall we? I'd rather clean it up on the other side, which I know sounds really bizarre, but you know, it's a little easier to clean it up than try and get it perfect the first time over. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a dining table in here, shall we? This is where part of me wishes I knew what things I stuck in the house. Like, I know what type of dining table we have, but even so. It's not like quite this sort of thing, but like, you know, we have a little bit of glass on top, but it isn't see-through. See, that looks like such a comfy chair. Like, let me sit on that. See, I might use these. Did we actually have 6 chairs? I think we do. That's obviously not gonna fit in this space though. Okay, let me just shove that one there. And there, shall we? I mean, it's technically not gonna fit in this space anyway. Unless it's like that, and even then, like, you know. It's kind of problematic. Whoops. Do apologize. Okay. I mean, this wasn't quite the plan, but you know. We'll go with it. Okay, so there's the door in. We should be this tired. Again, we have quite a big window out back here, so we'll just stick that there for now. Now, the way that it was laid out in the flat was that it was there, and then sofa there, sofa there. But I'm not gonna lie, this room's a lot bigger because of sim dimensions. So let me just go ahead and grab our sofa, for which we can use sectionals now. But we do not have a sectional sofa, I'm afraid to say, as much as I'd love to have one. Like, somewhere to lay your feet. Okay, I realize these are not the matching set. Like, I don't know what all these things are. That's a very nice sofa. It looks a little uncomfortable, but like, why are these not the same color? Oh, it's the lighting. I hope it's the lighting. They are. I was like, this is the first time I've like had the pack. So I got the pack today. Not even joking, like about 5 minutes before I hopped on stream. But I'm very excited about them. This just isn't a lot to be using a lot of the stuff in the pack, which is super frustrating. But I can't build from, like, brain power, so it's what we've gone with. I'm excited to use them, like, in the future, and I'm excited to see what other people do with them so that then I can, like, use them. Because other people always have just the most amazing, like, ideas with stuff, and it's like, what? Sorry about my yawning. It's weird though, because like, I downloaded a pack recently that, sorry, the sofa I plan on using is just kind of in the way. Like, these like are almost fit the style, and I think, I can't remember, they're like fake sectionals, these. So, like, they don't actually snap together or anything, but, you know, you can put them right next to each other, and they work. But I'm excited to see the custom content as well that comes from this, because Lord knows it's going to be great. I do wish we had some more, like, I don't know, like, leather sofas, I guess. I mean, there's like this, but like, I don't know. I want this, but like, this is kind of like at the same level with cushions and it's leather. See from the new pack, looks great. Oh. I haven't actually looked at any CC after this pack has come out, but like, I'm probably gonna be due another CC shopping, to be honest, which is really bad because I'm like, I feel like I'm constantly shopping. Ooh, I wish. That sticks out way too much. That's fun. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna have to give it a look. Oh! What? Bye. Oops. What ends up happening with me is that I start by CC shopping. This is not going actually into it. No, okay, I didn't think so. I start off by going, oh, you know, I'll spend a little bit of time, and then bye-bye. I haven't managed to play The Sims that day. Because the intention is always just like, oh yeah, like I keep seeing a Plumbella thumbnail that's to do with CC and like the hair, and I'm like, I really want that hair in my game. Then I can't bring myself to like click on it and go find it, because I know I'll just spend ages looking at CC afterwards. And I don't necessarily want to do that because I want to be able to play the game. Then again, I've been hopping a lot into The Sims 3 recently. That's custom content. I swear I like don't pay attention to some of these. I don't even know what coffee table I put in the old house. In the old house. I mean the house I built otherwise. Could have been that. Or I might have used that for the coffee table. Although the fun thing is our coffee table and like TV stand actually match. It's just because we got both of them from Argos, just at completely different times. So I want to find ones that like work perfectly, but there aren't any. Oh my gosh, the yawning for today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's getting a little warm in here. Shall we see what the temperature is? Everybody, it is currently 26.7 degrees in my flat. And for once I'm not wearing shorts. And so I am very warm. Oops. Yeah, it's not this warm outside, but like our flat gets really warm. Like really, really warm. Like it was really warm today as well. I remember like, it's not very often that you go into a shop and walk out and feel warmer than you were in the shop. And that happened today. A lot. A lot. I've just accidentally tabbed out of my window I was looking at. I was going to look at the weather and I forgot how to spell weather and I just typed in UK. Okay, either I'm reading this wrong or it says it's 19 degrees. It's 19 degrees outside right now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's only 10 PM. I have to be reading this wrong. There ain't no way. Can I have a more detailed map, please? Because that's not a good enough answer for me. Come on, give me in between. The lowest 14 degrees? Are you kidding me? It's been 21 here. Really? Oh god. I luckily was inside and we have air conditioning. Well, I say we have air conditioning. We have an air con that Sam brought, so like we have that at very least. But even then, like, it is too much. And like, I'm usually someone where it's 25 degrees in here and I'm freezing. It is in your office. I know. But recently anyway, it's been like, you know, you're in the flat anyway, it's been like 25 degrees and like 24 degrees and I'm over here like cold. I realized I breathed like a dog and what I meant to do was shiver. So that was my initial mistake there. But yeah, that's been my life. Where I've just been freezing my bum off. And then today rolls around and it's just like, huh, I'm actually warm. Didn't know that could happen anymore. That's custom content. That is not a big TV. There we go. We have a surprisingly big TV. I love a deal. I will say this would be technically smaller. Don't like that, but you know. Honestly, squeeze this up, but being further away from the TV is better. Okay, upstairs. There should be a railing, but it's okay. We'll leave that alone. So we have, like, decisions to make, right? So we do have a bed, of which I may actually use one of these beds in here. It's because they're quite nice. What? Is this just to show the fact that they fixed the bug? Like, is that what this is about? That's a really cool desk under there, though. That must be what that's about, because otherwise that makes no sense. These are such stupid pre-builts, though. Like, I know obviously they have the normal bed next to it, but like, it's kind of taking up some inventory space. You think so? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's just kind of a bit like... The nice thing about having the two where it was like, okay, these two go under here and you know it, is then you know which one's the bottom. Which is why, to me, it makes sense to have the loft on its own and then the bottom, like, with it. But, and then obviously you can just go boop. Whoa. But that is just... In, like, what world? Would this be something you have, though? Like, okay, so... Look, my brother once had a bunk bed where underneath it had, like, a sofa, like, here, and then it had, like, a little table underneath, right? And this sofa would pull out into a bed. But just having a full bed don't make a lot of sense. Anyway. Let's have a look at some of these swatches. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's just a little awkward when it comes to building, which is why I'm a bit like, why? I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm not a big fan of red. I just like the... Oh, that's the same wood. But I want the... No, I'll keep it. Let's keep that. Yeah, it just seems like they've gone, here's to prove, and it's like, okay, bye-bye. Like... I don't know who would... I don't know. Don't know. I do like these new beds, though. The new beds are very nice. Anyway. So, at the minute, so this is obviously bedroom 2, but me and Sam have a decision to make on how we're gonna do it. So, like, obviously you would expect your bed to be put in here with, like, a wardrobe and everything. But we're kind of considering sticking our bed in the smaller room. And, like, buying a chest of drawers, essentially. Oh, this is where I could actually have some fun though. I should just put normal chest drawers in. I think I could make a whole wardrobe. Okay. These look like the kitchen cupboards. Okay. And then the rest of the stuff... Obviously there's these things, but... Okay. Gonna have to put the walls up again, aren't I? I'm a little bit confused, but I'll learn. Okay, how about I very quickly just find the pack. Lightning in a bottle. Do 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 do. Oh, then I got you. Ooh, these are nice. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Oh, that's fancy. Okay. Guess that would be like another one, right? Oh, I've just realized. Okay. I'm intrigued now. Obviously, this isn't where this is gonna stay, but... Because that doesn't really fit. It's like lightning in a bottle. I don't know if anyone else will even understand that reference. I feel like I'm missing something. And I'm not sure what it is. Oops. Wow, that's a big curtain. Okay. Ooh, I like them. Okay. This is why I don't, like, make pack reviews. Oh, okay, now I see why that's, like, kind of obnoxiously big. I hope toddlers can use, kids can use that as well. Okay, it makes more sense as to why kids can, like, why it's so big, because kids can use it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, what? Man, I'm so lost. What? I do like the fact there's a new laptop. We love a new laptop. Oh yes, it's these boys. I wanted them so bad. Is that sad? It's like lightning in a bottle. Is that a board? Oh my god. I have a board like that. It's over there. Except it's just a whiteboard. And it has like a few things written on it. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'd benefit if I just went show all. Then I can see a little bit easier what I'm working with. Get your drawers on the floor. Okay. It's like, I know these clothes are clearly meant to hang somewhere. And I have seen a few videos to do with this pack, so... Wall shelving in the B modular. Okay. Hanging cubby. This gives me total uni vibe rooms, like with if you add the sink in. It's weird how that doesn't quite fit. Oh, there's a rail. Right. Okay, we found it. It's weird to me that that wasn't like initially like directly there though. I had to go fishing. Are there a few different ones, or is it kind of like all the same? Or is it just these ones that allow the close? Okay, that one's attached. Okay. Because it's small. I do find it funny that it keeps saying it's moved it to my household inventory when I'm just like, I don't know. You're just wrong about that. Okay, drawers really don't make sense up there, so we'll stick a little cupboard, I think. Oh, and there's more. Okay. Such a weird layout, but I kind of like it. No, this is like at all what we'd have, but you know. Okay, I've had my fun with it, but it's not actually what we'd buy. At least I don't think it is. We'd just be buying a, Yeah, I'm surprised all those pieces aren't in here, because I don't know where they were. Truly bizarre. I hope they end up adding like more modular things in like that though. Like it's kind of like it's great. Like it's something that I think the game has kind of been missing. At the same time, I'm kind of like, it took a while. It's like lightning in a bottle. Like, I'd like it if these guys could, like, stick together. I didn't realize how different the wood colors were. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. Although, that's custom content. I don't know, I feel like I was stuck too long in one room. So, let me explain what the idea in this room is. When we do this. That's a window, not quite what I'm looking for. So our idea is to divide this room up, and I can't even divide it very well. Without, like, we'd obviously stick it directly down the middle. Let me go grab this window. Okay, so we divide it, like, in the middle of the window. This obviously is not a big enough space, and it would go, like, half in between, and that's the issue. So if I divide it up in a slightly different way... kind of like that. Obviously the light isn't coming in both ways. It's not particularly a useful solution. At that point you get a long unnecessary room. Sims don't let you do everything. Let's just move on to the bathroom. It's not bathroom. We really need some nicer, like, showers and baths. Like, as in, like, shower combos. Cause like this and it. And like this and it. And like, it'd be nice if they were like, they could flip. Like, I know it, like, it's not easy to make these things, but it's frustrating. You agree? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, they gave us this, like... Swan Lake, okay, I get it. But at the same time... was it necessary? Right. Honestly, the toilet is like here. And then the sink. Just gonna get this like one picture of the bathroom up. This is another reason, like, I mean, they can actually get in, so that should work. Even so. And then the sink's over here. Do 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 do. What is this? Oh, okay. And then there is a mirror on this wall, which I didn't know. I somehow managed to not notice when we went in. It's honestly a surprisingly fancy mirror. The closest is like this one, which is definitely way too big. And there is a window here. So I'll just very quickly go ahead and find me a window. Don't know what set of windows I'm actually using at the minute. Then again, I've only used 2 of them, so... Okay, I'm using pets. Sorry. I'm using cats and dogs. I kind of really played with... Whoa, that's a much bigger window than I thought it was gonna be. I never really played with like horses, but I really did play with birds. And I played with the rodents. But then again, rodents was also like a lizard, a turtle, a guinea pig, a rat. But it's not the same. You know? I don't own my first pet stuff. So I kinda refuse. I kinda refuse to buy it. Even though I kinda really want it. Like, I want the dog. Sorry, I want the animal. My first pet, the hamster, you know. The forever traumatizing first pet. Also, this is another reason why, like, I want one that doesn't actually have to cover the wall. I wish that, like, we could have it so it would just be like, okay, you take your standard bath, and then you take the shower heads that we have, right? And then you have them, and, like, that would function as I'm, like, stepping in the bath. Yeah, I mean, that's what everyone says, and I agree. Unsurprisingly, I do agree. Like, I wish that was kind of, like, the general gist of it. Because then at that point, to, like, get the actual aesthetic of this one, I'd then just put, like, a wall there and then stick a window in it. Obviously, this, I think, makes it unfunctional. Just because of the bath being in the way of the shower now, but... Where is just the single... This is not the one I was looking for, but, like, I do it like that. Like, I'd like a bath shower combo that kind of looked like this. Where it was, like, these 3 pieces. Where you have, like, the half glass, the shower on this end, and then the bath on that end. It wouldn't work functionally just because of the way Sims get in the bath, and then it's easier to have them face the same way on the shower. But even so, it would be nice. It would be nice. Please, EA. Just realized this toilet's rather similar. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna stick it like that. Because this is a terrace, no windows are on the side, so it's gonna look a little bit odd. Let's go ahead and stick a little roof on this bad boy. And wouldn't you know it, it does not go in the way you want it to go. It of course goes this way. Which looks fine as like a terrace, but it looks a little bit bizarre this way. Then we have a garage roof, which I'm gonna kind of do it a little weird, I guess. Like, I very much want it to go in there. And then I don't think I'm going to be able to match with like a floor, but you know, we'll just stick an ugly gravel on it or something for now. That is truly ugly, isn't it? Oh, what is the point? Pink, sorry. I like truly have been in love with the colour pink recently. It just makes me so happy. Oh, that kind of works. I wonder if this one would be better. No. I'll just leave it like that for now. Yeah, and then there is a garage door on this, but there isn't really a garage door, so I guess we're gonna just have to... Pet doors! I forgot about pet doors. Honestly, that kind of works as a garage door for me. See, I feel like this could work as well, but it's just not quite big enough. I don't know. Anyway, the whole house is brick, so we'll just go ahead and we'll do that quickly. Honestly, I'm not even joking. So ugly. Truly so ugly. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a little rim. Make it dark brown. Honestly, a darker black. And then I actually think the roof has like that same... Oh, English houses, why? Why are you so ugly? Honestly, this house doesn't look as bad in person, but by golly, by gosh, does it look terrible here? By golly, by gosh. I need the, like, accents that go over the door, but I don't know... Would they be under, like, curtains? Or, like, in here, maybe? Maybe? Yes. Weirdly enough. This. I wish... Oh my god, it's so big. I wish I was lying. I wish it was a joke. That one's even better. One set. No, 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 no. No way. Is there a red one where it's like the red on the bottom? Oh, that's disappointing. If this was red instead of blue, it would be perfect. But we'll go with the blue because it's very similar. And that's just so silly, isn't it? Really? So silly. I know there are a bunch of half walls. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna go that small. Do 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 do. Definitely need to get a better trim for this, but like all of them pop it out to be this like massive ugly thing, whereas I just really want it to be, you know, not. I just want it to be flat, but like not that. Maybe I'll just make it white, at least then it doesn't look weird. I say it definitely looks weird. Maybe the red looks better from far away though. Maybe. Doesn't that look ugly? Tell you what, if it wasn't an actual house and if it wasn't actually a terrace, I wouldn't buy it. Not that we're buying it, we're renting it, but you know. Da dum bum ba da dum 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 da 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 da. There we go, nice little shoe rack area. Even though I'm definitely the type of person who turns to my right, no, to my left, that way. So I guess it'd make more sense for it to be over here. There we go. Okie dokie, and then we need to actually put a little path down, which I'm gonna do in terrain paint, I think. Do kind of just need like a plain sort of stone, which is literally just this. I'm not being funny, when I put hard edges, I want hard edges. Thank you very much. But I guess we don't all get what we want. Huh? What? The... Okay, I just need to... So I left clicked and I randomly did it, and then I left clicked again and it erased it. So I don't know what just happened, but that was very weird and I'm very confused. Such a long house. Okay. Rightio. Okay. I'm gonna admit, I'm getting a little bit tired. I've been up. I've been having a really good sleep schedule and I'm a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired. So I think this is very unfinished, but I think I will end off for there for now because I've planted out a few general spots of where I want things. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give myself a rest, you know, let myself think about it a little bit more. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who came and hung out with me today. I do appreciate that, especially building. Gosh, I'm not a very good builder at all, and I'm not very good at entertaining during it, so I do really appreciate that. If you do want to go ahead and check out my socials, there you go. I'm very bad at posting on a lot of them. But if you want to know when exactly I'm going live and what's going on, whether or not I'm streaming on a certain day or if I've had to cancel a stream, my Discord is a very good place and you'll find it within that link. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you have a nice night too, Neve. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your evening or afternoon, depending on whatever time zone you're in. And I will hopefully see some of you next week. No, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. The Thursday. I stream on a Thursday usually at the minute. Anyway, I will see you when I see you. Thank you so much, Pastor Rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I will see you when I see you next. Yeah. But go ahead and join my Discord if you want to know exactly when that will be. Right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.